Today we are taking a look at the recently leaked Battle Pass skins for Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. Join me as I take a look at every single one of them. They all look absolutely amazing. Hope you enjoy. First we have Cerberus, Hades' three-headed hellish hound, tasked to guard the gates of the underworld and make sure no one escapes. This is an incredible design, I love this concept art. If the in-game version looks anything like it, then I can guarantee that this will be a very popular skin for sure. Right by his side we have Hades himself, the god of death and king of the underworld. Looking quite off, to be honest, this does not resemble the image depicted in Pandora's box at all, nor the Greek mythology description of him. So about this one, I hope they reconsider. These skins shouldn't look futuristic at all, and this guy looks like he was taken straight from Cyberpunk. Moving along we have Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty and fertility. We all know that Aphrodite is usually depicted in a much more explicit manner, but hey, a lot of kids play Fortnite, and I understand why they went with a more conservative approach. Then we have Medusa, one of the three Gargons and the only mortal among them. She had snakes instead of hair, and anyone who dared to look at her face would turn into stone. I can see the snakes on her head, and they even styled the clothing with snake scales, but to be honest, just like Hades, it looks way too futuristic for a Greek mythology theme. Next up, we have what is being assumed to be Artemis, the goddess of nature, purity, and childbirth. This one is even more off than Hades. If this turns out to really be Artemis, which it most likely is, since the other two more obvious alternatives to the bow and arrow clue are males, those being Apollo or Eros, then come on guys. What about this model has anything to do with nature or pure wilderness? A hit and a miss right here, hoping they reconsider, as this does not resemble Artemis in any way, shape or form. Do not despair, however, because the next skin is absolutely amazing. Of course, I'm talking about Ares, the god of war and courage. Just look at that amazing Spartan-inspired armor. The golden black color scheme in combination with a roughed up red cloak, it's just incredibly awesome. This might very well be my favorite all-time skin in the game. And by the gods, I shall have it. Pun intended. However, I can see what looks like a pistol on his leg and grenades attached to his belt around the waist. Please Epic, just get rid of that nonsense and you will have the best skin ever right there. Sometimes less is better, and mixing Spartan armor with modern accessories is the biggest mistake you could make on a such otherwise perfectly beautiful work of art. Next we have Athena. It's not Odyssey like people are saying. Actually, Odyssey isn't even an entity at all. This, my friends, is for sure Athena, the goddess of wisdom, handicraft, and like Ares, also a goddess of war. Ares was the god of war worshipped by Sparta, while Athena was the goddess of war worshipped in Athens. Also an amazing design. I'm happy to see that there are no grenades or guns around her waist. Although about that fire animation on top of her helmet, we will have to wait and see what it looks like in-game, as it can easily be both absolutely amazing or just turn out to be too much of a visual distraction. There are at least two skins missing here, however, Zeus and Poseidon. Zeus is the king of the gods, and you can expect something resembling this image. It will most likely be the level 100 Battle Pass reward, as he is, after all, the most famous god in Greek mythology. And we are likely to get more elements and systems added to the in-game world to establish his presence. At last we have Poseidon, the god of the seas, storms and earthquakes. This one's model can vary all the way from something like this to a version of old school comic book Aquaman. I really hope they don't try to make it futuristic like some of the other skins we have seen, as this has the potential to be a really good skin as well. And there you go guys, these are very likely the Battle Pass skins, and some of them, if not all, might also become NPCs throughout the game. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't yet, like if you liked it, and as always, I will see you in the next one.